Hi Rob, I just wanted to run by you what we discussed at the meeting just to make it clear as to what we were envisioning and what we talked about before. Basically so I'm sitting out in the world here, and here's the internet. Email comes from the world into Office 365 right now. If there's an account there, like so, it stops there. If not, it comes onto this bwdsb.on.ca first class core. What's going to happen is we're talking about creating or putting first class into a domain called fcmail, so that users would become like, for instance, Fred_Johnson at bw or fcmail.bwdsb.on.ca. So that way, when mail comes into Office 365, again, if it comes to someone here that exists here, it'll still stop here. If they don't exist here, it's going to go. It has to get forwarded to the mdaemon box, which it is right now. But I see the mdaemon box translating the header so that the message belongs in, becomes part of fcmail at that point. The other part of the magic would be if something gets sent from, say, Fred_Johnson at fcmail dot. We don't want the return coming directly back to here. We would want it to come back the normal method, and so the mail comes back to Fred_Johnson at bwdsb.on.ca. That still becomes my email address out in the world. So on the way out to the world, it would strip off the fcmail, and on the way back in, it would, I don't exist here, it's going to come back down, and mdaemon was going to add the fcmail dot onto the start of the header so that it belongs in here. Any email that goes from one person to another, as you had said, wouldn't be a problem because it's internal to internal. And that would be the same here if it's an internal to an internal. If this user exists and the other user exists in Office 365, it'll just short. If not, it would be addressed basically to the user. Since they are not, it's going to say it's not mine. Send it down to mdaemon, and mdaemon at that point would pass it along into here, and again, when it gets down to here, it has to have the fcmail on there. I hope that makes it a little bit more clear. I know we talked about this a few times before, and at the point you said it shouldn't be a problem. Just wanted to reiterate what this drawing was. So here we've got the firewall. So again, this is outside world. If I'm emailing, it goes through the internet to Office 365, then down to mdaemon, through the FCIS, of course, into core. So, okay.